And we're just arriving in Jaipur now. Just arrived in Jaipur yesterday. This is my first stop. Making my way all the way up there. Oh, I think that might be the path. Oh, we'll see. Pretty cool centre street actually. So if there does end up being a way to climb, and my maps haven't lied to me, this is going to be a hell of a climb. Although actually, the closer I get, the smaller it looks. It appears I did find it. Oh, and squirrels, of course. But it's basically straight up. Oh god. It's going to be a hell of a walk. Got a great view of Jaipur. Whew. It's quite warm today again. Oh, so just met a few kids on my way up here, and we spoke a lot about cricket, funnily enough. So I'm thinking, IPL's just started, and I'm in India. It'd be insane if I didn't go to a game. So I'm thinking, I'm leaving India in a few weeks, but or in about a week, but I'm coming back. So my second trip, I reckon I'll definitely have to fit in a game, no doubt. As you can see, almost at the top. Lots of zigzags in 33-degree heat. It's part of the fort there. The rest of it's right there. Alrighty, I've arrived. Whew. The heat's probably the main thing. It's just very hot. The walk itself is very steep. So Jaipur does appear to be built in like a big valley surrounded by mountains, because you can see in the distance you got all these mountains with like little gaps in between. It continues all the way down there, and then you got this side as well. So this is the spot for the sunrise. As expected, it's quite bigger from the inside as well. Okay, so we had the sunrise viewpoint on that side. This way is the sunset viewpoint. I know I'm not at either of those times of the day, but you know, whatever. I had to get out and about for a bit. Appears to be a restaurant down here as well. Lots of mini little paths. Nice. This is back into nature, relatively speaking. Beautiful place for a break, for a quick rest. Wow. I'm noticing that it's got the mountains going all the way around, so I'm thinking it was something I'll confirm when I go to the Amer Palace. But I think this is like a mountain in the middle and it's like completely surrounded by this city. That's really, really cool. More squirrels and more monkeys. We get to go up. Okay, now we're on the top floor of the fort. Oh, this is so pretty. It's so cool. Oh, so that area down there is a large well. So they use that there to collect the rainwater. And then it sort of filters through. It cleans it. Ooh. There's a little baby right there. Baby monkey. Yeah, it's a good couple of hours is easy enough. I think coming here during the sunset or sunrise would be really worth it. But now, time to get out of this heat. Yeah, now we make it back the way we came. Honestly, it'll be a lot easier on my way down, but I need to get my stamina built up for next week. Okay, so I'm up early today. I'm going to the Amer Palace. It's about half an hour out of the city, so I'm going to look for a tuk-tuk and hitch a ride out there. Should only cost me about 300, 400. I'll get out here. Okay, that looks so cool. So this is the Amer Palace. It's about a half an hour tuk-tuk ride. I probably took the slowest one I could find, but that's really cool. Okay, let's go. I'm excited for this one. Whoop. This is honestly one of the coolest things I've seen in a while. Just look at that. It's going to be a bit of a climb. Things are very cool. There's heaps of them everywhere. Now, I need to find a place to get the ticket and then start heading my way in. Another World Heritage Site. Okay, that's me coming out. Plus, there's so many walls and mountains around here that's been built up surrounding this palace.
That is the reason he developed a garden beside the water for the cooling.
Elephant traffic jam.
And he had started saffron farming also. But
there's a beautiful garden over there.
Was flopped.
Lots of
he
saffron available.
A lot of money and time. Why? Suppose that you started the saffron farming here, so
such
you
an
need
expensive
the
thing.
for 12 months. And
this is the baths. So this here is called the Ganesh Gate. So basically it'll send us into the main area of the palace. Private quarters, I believe.
okay.
Oh, it's so cool, so beautiful. It's a beautiful garden. It's more in the central area of the palace, and you see the fort at the top there. This is such a beautiful fort. This fort here was built in the early 1600s. It's actually connected with the one on the hill. So I believe there is a series of underground passages that connect this one with the one up there, so that in times of war they could escape from this one, head to the ones on the roof, on the top of the mountain there, because that's, as you can probably imagine, a bit more defensible than this one down here. So This here has a series of mirrors, very shiny. This is like the private audience chamber for people coming in from the outside. They used to cool down the rooms during summer by hanging these scented grass, I can't remember the name exactly, from each of these archways, so that when the wind blows through, it's nice and cool, perfumed air. There seems to be quite a few wedding photos being taken in here as well. I've seen about at least 2 groups so far doing it. This appears to be the more residential part of the fort, I believe. This was a powerful stronghold until they moved the capital to Jaipur down 10 k's down the road in about 1727. But it's famous because this is basically where the Amer began, way back in the 11th century. There earlier, now if you look, this here is the tunnel that they used to escape to the fort on top of the hill. Let's have a little look. It goes quite deep down. Seems weird considering it goes all the way to the top. If I can make it the whole way up there. I doubt it. That'd be really cool though. Already way below. Okay, so there's a person there. So you can't go any further. It's very deep. It comes above ground, and then it probably follows the wall all the way up to the fort. Discreetly, of course. Because this is what the royal family used to escape when they had to. Cool, so I got through the whole fort in about an hour and a half. It is very, such a cool fort. I'm glad I came early in the morning because it's going to get really hot later. This is my last place in Jaipur. So once I'm finished here, I'm going back to New Delhi. And then I'm off to the next country after that. Now I struggle my way back to Jaipur. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, there's a sign that says presence of crocodiles have been noted. I don't see nothing.